Best moves for each and every one of the 32 teams. This is according to The Athletic, and this is an interesting one. They say long-term, Greg Newsome, just drafting him. Short-term, though, Troy Hill because of the value of his versatility. I thought that was very interesting and very well thought out.
Yeah, I like that pick because Troy Hill playing in the slot, that's become such an important position. And it was a position last year the Browns really didn't have a handle on. They brought in Kevin Johnson to kind of man that. He had the injury in training camp, and when he came back, he just didn't really produce like they wanted him to. MJ Stewart was there, and he was okay. He made a couple plays, but just a down-to-down coverage guy wasn't what they needed. So bringing in Troy Hill, it adds some stability on the inside. If you need him to, he can play to the outside, and I think that's really important because we know Denzel Ward misses time. Greedy Williams is coming off an injury. Greg Newsome is a rookie, so having Troy Hill gives you that flexibility if you've got to move him outside here and there, and just locking down that inside spot. So now you can have Greedy and Greg Newsome focus on the outside, figure out what you want to do there. Denzel Ward can kind of do what he wants to do on the outside, or you can have him follow somebody for a game. It just increases the flexibility they have.
And, when you talk about Greg Newsome, and again, I know they haven't played an NFL game yet, but he certainly has the look and the attitude of a guy that's going to be an NFL cornerback and a good one for a while.
Yeah, Browns fans should be very excited about Greg Newsome. I think he's going to make an impact quickly. I think he's going to really push Greedy for that job. I think Greedy will be the default starter when we open training camp on July 27th, but it wouldn't surprise me if we get to that first off day or we come off that first preseason game and the conversation is it time to maybe give Greg Newsome a shot to be that number 2 corner opposite of Ward? I think he's got that type of talent where he can make an impact right away. He's still really young, which is exciting. And the other thing about Newsome too, we talked about Troy Hill playing inside, but Joe Woods kind of indicated that maybe Greg Newsome could move to the inside too if they needed him there. Ultimately, you want him to be an outside corner. You picked him in the first round. That's the premium position. But if you can find some work for him on the inside, especially if Greedy Williams locks down that number 2 spot, it's a great way to get him on the field.